Have you ever heard of the name Omar Khayyam, a man who wore many hats, a poet, a mathematician, and an astronomer? Born on the 18th of May, 1048 in Nishapur, Persia, now Iran, Omar Khayyam was indeed a man of many talents. His full name was Ghiyath al-Din Abul Fath Umar ibn Ibrahim al-Nisaburi al-Khayyami. The name al-Khayyami translates to tent maker, a trade possibly inherited from his father Ibrahim. Khayyam was an Islamic scholar who not only penned down beautiful verses, but also made significant contributions to the fields of mathematics and astronomy. He played a crucial role in calendar reform, and remarkably, he discovered a geometrical method to solve cubic equations. His work was a blend of art and science, a testament to his genius that transcended the boundaries of disciplines. Intrigued? Let's delve deeper into the life of this multifaceted genius. Born into a time of political turmoil, Khayyam's path was anything but easy. Born on the 18th of May in the year 1048 in Nishapur, Persia, now known as Iran, Omar Khayyam entered a world swirling with political unrest. The Seljuk Turks, a group of tribes who would eventually establish a vast empire, were steadily conquering northeastern Iran. This tumultuous landscape would come to play a significant role in shaping Khayyam's life and pursuits. Omar Khayyam wasn't just a name, it was a title that bore the weight of his father's profession. Al-Khayyami or Al-Khayyam translates to tent maker, a trade that his father Ibrahim might have practiced. Khayyam himself would later play on this meaning in his writings, stitching together a metaphorical tent of science and knowledge. Despite growing up in an unstable military empire fraught with religious and political issues, Khayyam's thirst for knowledge was unquenchable. He sought education in the city of his birth, studying philosophy at Nishapur. His peers noted his sharp wit and natural intellectual prowess, but these were not enough to guarantee a smooth academic journey. The political climate of the time was not kind to scholars. Patronage and protection from a ruler were often needed for those of learning to thrive. However, this was a fickle shield, dependent on the whims of local politics and the fortunes of the military regime. Khayyam's own words paint a vivid picture of these struggles. He spoke of the difficulties faced by men of learning, the obstacles that time and circumstances placed in their path. But he was not one to be easily deterred. By the age of 25, he had written several works, including Problems of Arithmetic, a book on music, and one on algebra. In 1070, Khayyam moved to Samarkand, one of the oldest cities of Central Asia. There he found support from Abu Tahir, a prominent jurist of Samarkand, which allowed him to continue his work. Despite the odds, Khayyam's thirst for knowledge was unstoppable. His early life and education were just the beginning of a journey that would lead him to become one of the most renowned scholars of his time. Khayyam's contributions to mathematics and astronomy were nothing short of revolutionary. The scope of his intellectual prowess was not confined by borders. It led him to the ancient city of Samarkand in Uzbekistan around the year 1070. Here, under the patronage of Abu Tahir, a prominent jurist, Khayyam dove into his explorations of the mathematical world. His mathematical works were profound and far-reaching. Before he had even reached his mid-20s, he had penned Problems of Arithmetic, a book on music, and an influential piece on algebra. His contributions to algebra were particularly groundbreaking. Khayyam discovered a geometrical method to solve cubic equations, a feat he achieved by intersecting a parabola with a circle. This technique was not just innovative, but also demonstrated a deep understanding of both geometry and algebra, a testament to his genius. But Khayyam's intellectual curiosity didn't stop at mathematics. He was also an accomplished astronomer. His most significant contribution in this realm was his involvement in calendar reform. Khayyam led a panel of scholars appointed by the Seljuk Sultan Jalal al-Din Malik Shah to reform the Persian calendar. The result was the Jalali calendar, more accurate than the Julian calendar and comparable in precision to the Gregorian calendar we use today. This was an astronomical feat that showcased Khayyam's deep understanding of the celestial bodies and their movements. In addition to his work on the calendar, Khayyam compiled astronomical tables which were instrumental in advancing the study of the heavens. These tables, known as the Zg Malik Shahi, were used for many centuries, further cementing Khayyam's legacy in the field of astronomy. Khayyam's contributions to both mathematics and astronomy were not just revolutionary for his time, but they also continue to hold relevance today. His work laid the groundwork for many modern mathematical and astronomical concepts. Khayyam was indeed a man ahead of his time. Not just a man of numbers and stars, Khayyam was also a man of words. Omar Khayyam, a polymath who stitched together the tenets of science, also wove a tapestry of poetry that continues to captivate readers across the globe. His verses are not mere words strung together. They are a reflection of his life, his philosophies, and the world he lived in. Khayyam's poetry is rich in symbolism, with his own name often playing a central role. The name Khayyam translates to tent maker, a trade possibly linked to his father, Ibrahim. But Khayyam used this term to weave a metaphorical representation of his life and work. He once wrote, "Khayyam, who stitched the tents of science, has fallen in grief's furnace and been suddenly burned." Here, the tent symbolizes the world of knowledge he built, while the grief's furnace represents the hardships he faced. But Khayyam's poetry wasn't confined to personal musings alone. His verses often tackled existential themes, exploring the mysteries of life, death, and everything in between. His poetry is filled with questions about the purpose of life and the inevitability of death, as well as musings on love and the pursuit of happiness. His words resonate with a sense of melancholy and a longing for understanding, reflecting the tumultuous times he lived in. Yet, amidst the sorrow, there are also bursts of joy, moments of profound appreciation for the beauty of existence. One of his most well-known verses goes, "A loaf of bread, a jug of wine, and thou beside me singing in the wilderness. Oh, wilderness were paradise enow." Here, he expresses a fundamental human desire for simple pleasures, good food, good company, and a connection with nature. Khayyam's poetry, like his mathematical and astronomical work, is a testament to his brilliance. His verses continue to be a source of inspiration, inviting readers to ponder on the mysteries of life, the fleeting nature of time, and the pursuit of true happiness. Through his poetry, Khayyam continues to inspire and touch hearts to this day. Omar Khayyam left an indelible mark on the world. In the grand tapestry of history, certain individuals stand out, their contributions rippling through the centuries. Omar Khayyam was one such individual, a polymath who excelled in the realms of mathematics, astronomy, and literature. His legacy is as multifaceted as his talents, and to this day we continue to feel the impact of his work. In the field of mathematics, Khayyam's insights were truly revolutionary. He discovered a geometrical method of solving cubic equations, a breakthrough that would lay the groundwork for much of the algebra we use today. His work opened doors to new ways of understanding the world, inspiring countless mathematicians who came after him. But Khayyam's influence didn't stop at mathematics. As an astronomer, he compiled astronomical tables and contributed to calendar reform. These contributions were pivotal in shaping our understanding of time and space, and his meticulous observations continue to inform the discipline of astronomy. Yet perhaps it is in the realm of literature that Khayyam's legacy is most widely felt. His poetry, rich in philosophical musings and observations of life's fleeting nature, has resonated with readers across the globe. His verses, often exploring themes of love, loss, and the pursuit of knowledge, have been translated into numerous languages, touching the hearts of millions. The beauty of Khayyam's legacy lies in its diversity. He was a man who understood the interconnectedness of all things, a person who saw the poetry in mathematics, the mathematics in the stars, and the stars in his verse. His work serves as a testament to the power of human curiosity and the boundless potential of the intellect. Indeed, Khayyam was not just a scholar, but a visionary, a man who dared to push the boundaries of what was known. He stitched the tents of science, gazed upon the stars, and penned verses that continue to resonate with us. His work, his insights, his poetry, all these elements combine to create the enduring legacy of Omar Khayyam. So, who was Omar Khayyam? A Persian scholar of the 11th century, born and bred in Nishapur, now known as Iran, who stitched together the tents of science. He navigated through the tumultuous political landscape of his time, dedicating himself to the pursuit of knowledge and truth. His keen intellect and curiosity led him to make significant strides in mathematics and astronomy. He discovered a unique geometrical method to solve cubic equations, and his contributions to calendar reform are still recognized today. As a poet, Khayyam used his wit and wisdom to pen verses that continue to resonate with us, reflecting on the human condition and our place in the universe. His legacy is multifaceted and enduring, a testament to his remarkable contributions in various fields. Omar Khayyam, a remarkable scholar of his time, continues to inspire us with his wisdom, courage, and contributions to various fields.